I was just in the middle of doing your guys' reading, and I was pulling these oracle cards, and I got interrupted. So I was telling you guys that I'm gonna have to read the meanings because I don't know them by heart. They don't have. So I have disquiet the myth, boundary, embrace, sanctuary, and sorcerer's violet. Okay, so some of these are self-explanatory, but with boundary and embrace, what I'm getting is like, and sanctuary is like to kind of what I keep telling you, that what I was just saying with going into this Queen of Cups energy, finding your intuition, finding the answers within yourself, and actually having boundaries with other people, not letting anyone define your reality for you. This is a really important time for you to find your own reality. And you know, you're going to feel frustrated because not everyone's going to understand the journey you're on and what you feel ultimately you need to do for yourself. Queen Anne's Lace is sanctuary, a card of refuge. Seek or settle into your asylum, quiet your spirit, batten the hatches, and set a lustral bath. So doing some healing, some self-care things. Like I said, the Empress is reversed. You guys are not taking care of yourself, and you're not honoring where you're at in yourself. So that's definitely a message I'm getting, and I can't find any of these cards in here. I just want to find this disquiet the myth. I've pulled that one before, but it's very interesting. Sorry guys, but with boundary, I feel like it's important that you don't necessarily share all of your innermost thoughts and feelings with people, because people are not going to like I said, you're not going to necessarily understand, and I can't seem to find any of these cards, which is extremely annoying. Mandrake, disquiet the myth. Mandrake is disquiet the myth, a call to disrupt gilded personal narratives. Beware the potential for atrophy from self-mythology, but also allow fantasy to outline sober truths. Be present and dig. Fate, honestly fulfilled, stokes the wildest and most startling blaze. So I feel like that's a lot about like knowing when to believe and knowing when to have fantasy and knowing when to, you know, not believe like some narrative that you're telling yourself about your fate and your limitations, you know. Embrace, that's the one I was trying to get. But sorry, just bear with me. This is taking a long time, but this is like really sorry guys, I'm gonna have to like end this this search for this card if I can't pull it up. Okay, well, maybe this is a message that you guys are supposed to interpret in your own way. Embracing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Globe Marrow is embrace, a card of abundant confidence. Uncouple boundaries from your destiny. Open your heart and scatter yourself among the scars and stars you've accumulated. Okay. I feel like a lot of this is about trusting your own path. And, you know, having this, like, kind of belief that, like, the impossible, and I've kind of said this in, like, Capricorn reading this month, too, like, believing in the impossible, believing in magic, kind of, you know, it's not wrong to believe and to be in this hopeful state. So I'm gonna have to stop looking for the other cards because this is taking up time, but if you end up at wanting to know what a card meaning is, you can email me because I want to continue this read. Oh, okay. Sorcerer's Violet. Periwinkle Sorcerer's Violet, a card that reminds readers to ward off ill fortune through awareness, both a harbinger of malice and protector against it. The Sorcerer's Violet, or 100 Eyes, stands guard for us in grief, love, or tragedy. So, some of you might be really going through a painful time right now, and just know that you are being supported and you're protected, you know, and I feel like Boundary is here too to say that the universe is protecting you. I'm going to pull some messages from, if you guys are in like a twin flame situation, if you want to know messages from your twin's higher self right now, okay? So this is the Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Oracle deck. Let's see what your partner's message to you right now is. Nothing wants to come out. They don't have anything to say, but I'm sure they do. I pulled 3 cards. There are still so many things left unsaid between us. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. I will make things right one day between us. I will make things right between us one day. So this is exactly what I've been saying this whole reading, is to have hope and faith that it's still unfinished, and whatever belief you have about this connection is valid, and you know, just to know that there will be resolution at some point, and you don't have to let go if you don't want to. So they also feel like there's unfinished business, and I think just right now, I just want to pull some cards on why they don't think they can take your reaction right now. What's going on with them? Oh, 10 of Swords. They're going through some death of their own, some ending of a cycle. They're actually dealing with a big thing on their side. So, let's see, one more card with that 10 of Swords. Page of Cups reversed. Magician reversed. This is really weird. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a meaning for, I asked why they can't take your reaction. I got Page of Cups reversed and the Magician reversed, but that's like very weird to me. The Tower reversed. I feel with this 10 of Swords and the Tower reversed, they're really trying to release maybe an old pattern of reacting in ways that were not so nice and manipulative, and they feel like they won't have the response that they just don't want to respond in ways that they used to respond, and so they're really kind of like not engaging with you right now because they feel like the response that they would have may not be what you may not react the way they want, and they're trying to kind of manipulate communication because they feel like it's not going to go favorably for either of you right now. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. That's kind of a weird ending, but I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.